And this is why I always be telling y'all it's different for y'all women. Y'all cannot be sleeping around with multiple niggas because y'all not gonna know who the daddy is. This nigga done found out 3 of his kids is not his, bro. This woman been lying, bro. This the type of shit that get you killed, bro. These are the type of mental breakdowns that a man to get when you realize your whole life was a lie. All this provision, all this love you've been given a lie. People lose their lives playing with men's emotions. That's what they always say. An emotional man is a dangerous man. That's why it's different when women cheat and when men cheat. You know what I'm saying? Little shit like that, because a woman cheating can destroy the entire family, bro.
This goes out to all my females out there playing this dangerous game of putting the baby on the dude, knowing damn well it ain't his, all right? Y'all better stop playing with these dudes' emotions, man. You know, because everybody ain't going to take it the same way. Now, some men might just crawl into a hole and be sad and be embarrassed or whatever. They don't want to let nobody know they got played like that, you know, because they pride hurt. But some men, they ain't going to cry about it. You might just die about it because everybody don't act the same or take hardship and trauma the same way. You know, some of these men will come out here and just crash out on you. Now, this is the situation with this 37-year-old guy named Deshawn Flood, man. Now, I don't know how he found out that 3 of his kids weren't his, but he sure damn found out. And when he did, he crashed out on his wife, man. And not only that, one of the kids actually belonged to one of his relatives. So she was sneaking and creeping behind this dude back with some of his kinfolk.
Damn.
So you cheat on your husband, not once, not twice, 3 times, pop out 3 kids, and in the midst of you popping out them 3 motherfucking kids, they're by one of his relatives. And in the midst of them being by one of his relatives, you've been letting this man take care of 3 kids that you knew damn well was not his. So he then proceeds to go up to your motherfucking job, pistol whip your ass with the motherfucking gun, and shoot your ass 7 motherfucking times. I think that's a very valid crash out. See, women like to tend to do this thing called play stupid games. So when a man helped them find the dumbass prize they was looking for so bad, people want to think they wrong. I don't think he's wrong. What so the fuck ever? That's a very fucking valid crash out if you ask me. Because I would have probably did the same motherfucking thing finding out 3 kids not motherfucking mine. Have you lost your rabbit ass mind? You could have.
Now, I can't speak for everybody, but that news right there, that'll make you think about crashing out, man. And there's going to be a couple dudes that going to say, you know what? I think I'm just going to go with my gut feeling on this one, man. You know, because I can't just sit back and let this ride. But y'all got to understand, man, a lot of dudes take their family, man. They that's all they got. They wake up in the morning, they go to work, they work hard for their family. That's their identity, you know. A lot of men pride themselves in being family men, so they take that very, very serious. That man waking up every single morning looking at them 3 kids, thinking that they his, and for you to drop the bomb on me, man, for you to drop the bomb on me, like the song, and tell me that them ain't my 3 kids, and you been cheating on me with one of my relatives, man, there's a lot of back and forth about this. And I'm surprised to see a lot of females are actually on the man's side. A lot of them saying they need to let that man up out of jail, and she actually got what she deserved.
Free that man. If this story about Deshawn Hood is true, the man who allegedly shot his wife because he found out that 3 of their children were not his and instead were family members, free that man. That's a crime of passion. Hear me out. Some of y'all women will flip out when another woman texts your man. And y'all are destroying cars and burning clothes and trying to run them over. But this man finds out that his wife has cheated on him, not once, not twice, but 3 times with family members. Think about the fact that this man is at 4th of July, hosted at his house, and all of these people that are cheating with his wife are sitting at his table eating his food. He is at Christmas watching his kids opening up gifts. Yeah, this was from Uncle such and such. In reality, that's from your daddy. Whole time, this woman is looking this man in the face. Yeah, I need you to go work some overtime because we need some back to school clothes for the kids. Them ain't his kids. I fully believe that it needs to be mandatory that we do DNA tests at birth for everybody. Married, dating, hookups, everybody needs to be doing DNA tests before they sign a birth certificate. Because this is one of them situations where, very sad, the woman survived. Allegedly, she is still at the hospital recovering from her injuries. But this is a crime of passion. That man blacked out. Because I know I would.
He found out that all 3 of his kids were not his, and they were actually the kids of his family members. Man, I'm a man, and damn, then when I saw the story, when I saw somebody talking about it, that kind of hits, man. Like, that's, man, you cannot do that to a man. You just cannot. Like, I'm not condoning I can't sit here and say I condone what he did, but I'm going to tell you, there's not a lot of things that are going to throw a man into a state of mind where he's not thinking very straight, and he's going to be full of rage. But man, this might be one of them. But man, girl, I don't know why any females would do this to a man. This is cruel. You let somebody raise what he thought was his kids, and the whole time you knew they weren't. Not only were you cheating, not only were you just a hoe, but then you bore the children of other men, and there were men in his family. This could be his uncles, cousins, whatever. But like, I never even heard of a story like this. That's just worse than even finding out that other men are the fathers of your children. It's your own blood. Like, damn, I don't know, man. That's a rough one, man. I kind of, in a way, feel bad for him.